Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Sulman and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm going to be talking about what a Roth IRA is, how you can use it to invest and retire a millionaire by the age of 60, and we're going to be talking about where you can open up a Roth IRA account. If you're new to this channel, my name is Sulman, and on this channel we talk about personal finance, investing, and real estate. So if you're interested in this kind of topics, then consider subscribing to my channel right now, as I'm gonna be trying to post videos 3 times a week. A Roth IRA is an individual retirement account, very similar to all the other traditional IRAs that you may have heard of or ones that you have from your employer, where you're consistently putting in your money and setting it aside for retirement. And as the money is invested into these retirement accounts, it grows and grows and grows. So when you retire, you have a nice pile of cash waiting for you. If you're liking the video right now, then you have to hit the like button right now. It's gonna be a really big support to the channel and it's free for you. But there is some important key differences between Roth IRA versus all the other traditional IRAs that you may know or have. So Roth IRA is actually post-tax money that you put into the retirement account. So what does that mean? So basically, let's just say you make $52,000 a year, which comes out to $1,000 a week, and let's just say, for example, you get charged like 25% taxes in total. So basically, you would be coming out with a net of $750 after taxes. So that is actually the money where you can put into your Roth IRA account versus, let's just say, a 401k. That money is taken out before you are taxed. So that is one of the key differences between a Roth IRA versus all the other IRAs, is that Roth IRA is income that is put into the account after taxes. And this actually also comes into play at the end when you want to withdraw your contributions from these accounts. So when you are the age and you're able to withdraw the money from these accounts, in a Roth IRA account, you're not going to be taxed when you take out these contributions. But in a 401k or any other IRAs, you actually have to pay taxes on that amount. And that is one of the key main differences between these IRAs. So there's actually an income maximum amount for people that are eligible to sign up for Roth IRAs. For people who file taxes single, they should not be making more than $139,000 to sign up for a Roth IRA, while if you file your taxes jointly, then you can be making income of up to $206,000. People making any income more than that are actually not eligible to be signing up for a Roth IRA. So before 2020, the maximum amount you were allowed to contribute to your Roth IRA annually was $5,500. But they changed that recently, so now you are actually able to deposit up to $6,000 a year into your Roth IRA. But let's just say, for example, people who are already over the age of 50, they can actually contribute $7,000, up to $7,000 into their Roth IRA annually. That's because they understand that these people are already behind on these retirement accounts, so they give them an opportunity to catch up and deposit more and invest more, so hopefully they have more money saved up for their retirement. Lastly, one important difference between traditional IRAs and Roth IRA is that tax deduction. So again, Roth IRAs, the money that you contribute is post-tax, while all the other traditional IRAs is pre-tax. So a Roth IRA contribution is actually not tax deductible, while all the other contributions that you make to your other IRAs is. Now let's get into the good stuff of how you can retire by the age of 60 with about $1 million in your retirement account. And now I'm going to go over to my computer to show you that. So what I have here is I googled Roth IRA calculator, and there's a bunch of different websites that show up, and I just clicked on this one. So current balance, I guess that would be the initial balance that you would start off with. So I'm gonna put in $3,000 just to start off with. And annual contribution is the amount you can make annually, so we're actually gonna max it out at $6,000 a year. Annual investment return. The market actually has an average return of 10% over the last few decades. So I'm going to put that at 10%, and that's including inflation, of course. Now, my current age is 24 years of age. Retirement age for a Roth IRA, I should have spoke about this before, you're actually able to start withdrawing your money at the age of 59 and a half. So I'm just going to put 60. Marginal tax rate. A Roth IRA has no tax rate. That is one of the key benefits of it. Inflation. Now, inflation, I guess we can put this amount at 3%. Let's leave it there. That sounds like a good number. Hit that calculate button, and as you can see here, when you retire, or if I were to invest $6,000 a year starting at my age, I would have 1.8 million at retirement. So how did it turn into 1.9 million? That's because of compounding returns. So what does that mean? When you invest your money and you make a return on that money, let's just say you invested $1,000 and you made a 10% return after 1 year, you just made $100. So now what if you were to reinvest that money and you also kept investing the $1,000 you had initially? So you would make $100 more off the $1,000 you initially invested, and then you'd make $10 more on the $100 that you made off of the first year. And that actually keeps growing and growing into like a snowball effect. So after a long period of time, the money is substantially huge. So that's why it's important to start investing into a Roth IRA at an early age. And now we're gonna start playing with the numbers to see if you start at the age of 18 and if you start at like the age of like 30s, how much and how big of a difference would it have on your Roth IRA, and why you should start investing into this as early as possible. Now, a lot of you probably are not the same age as me, so let's play around with these numbers and let's see what you get for yourselves. So let's just say you're 35 years old right now. Same thing for everybody. Current balance 3,000 to how much you started with, and make the same amount of contributions. 35 age. So as you can see, you would only have $620,000 at retirement. That's because one of the key advantages of retirement accounts is compounding returns. So now let's change the age. We're going to keep the contributions the same. Let's just say hopefully you're able to contribute, and let's just say you change it to the age of 18. You can see here I almost doubled my money if I started investing at the age of 18. So I would have a total amount of money at the age of 60 of $3.4 million, which is, I think, a pretty nice amount of money for your retirement. This is why it's really important to start investing into your Roth IRA as soon as possible. And this is actually a really good alternative strategy for people who are too lazy to invest into anything else, and all they have to do is basically invest their money monthly or as often as they can, so that when they do retire, they don't have only $100,000, say for example, set aside for their retirement. Because the fact is that right now, most people, when they're at their age of 60s, they're still working. That's because they don't have any money for their retirement. And this is a great option that you can take, so you have plenty of money set for retirement and you can enjoy it. It's also important to start investing in the Roth IRA as early as possible, so you have that advantage of compounding returns and you make more money over the long run. Now let's get into where you can sign up for your Roth IRA. So the truth of the matter is, almost any brokerage or almost all of the banks have a Roth IRA accounts that you can set up with. And I think my account, I have it set up with Vanguard. I think they have the best options. They have like the lowest fees, which is one of the main things that you need to look at. That's because if you're working with like $1 million to $2 million retirement account and they're taking out like 2 to 3% fees for whatever or not, then that can turn out to be a huge difference over the long run, and you're just making a 7 to 8% return on your money instead of 10%. And so far with Vanguard, I have had no problems. There's like no fees on it so far, and it's been really great. So I think you should consider that. But there's a bunch of whole other different brokerage that you can sign up with, like Charles Schwab or whatever, and Fidelity, and I'm pretty sure TD has one. so you can look into that. But Vanguard has been substantially well for me. And one thing that you can do and where you can invest your money in. So say you don't know which stocks to put your money in, you can just buy a Vanguard S&P 500 ETF, which literally mimics the S&P 500, and it's going to provide you great returns. You can look at the performance over the last few decades. They're providing a great return. It's basically the same amount as the S&P 500. So that can make it really easy on you. Now that's the end of this video, and I appreciate you watching this video, especially if you're up to this part, then I really appreciate it. So like this video right now if you can, subscribe to the channel. I'm gonna be posting content like this all the time that's gonna be valuable to you, and stay tuned for my next video. Thanks.